Good timing, oh yes. Great timing. You lucky devil. This is worth 18 submarines. Come on, Mama, let the good times roll.
What you gonna do?
And you made note of our location.
Yes, made note of where we are and where we followed him to.
You want to wait and see if the driver leaves?
Yeah. At least make sure of that. See if we can tell if he's leaving with an empty car first.
But there's probably a little chance of us seeing inside his car.
Give me a perception.
Both of us or just one of us?
Either of you.
That's not bad.
Awareness is like the top left. It's like the
Right.
first.
There we are. 18?
So you do recall that you have noticed the car he rides around in has highly tinted windows.
Okay, yeah. Wouldn't be able to tell if there's anybody in there anyway. But unless the driver lives there, it's not like he would stick around anyway. Alright. Do you want to keep following the driver, or do you want to try and figure some more stuff out about the building, or do we want to save that for later? How late is it?
Well, you guys spent all day doing stuff. You waited till the mid-evening when he actually goes out clubbing.
Mhm.
So it's probably like 7 or 8-ish.
Okay.
When he showed up at the club. He wasn't there for very long before you guys caused a bit of a ruckus.
Yeah, probably not even an hour.
I feel like enough for a Bloomin' Onion to count out. It's been at least 30 minutes.
It's not made of real onion. It's not that hard to make.
It's made of fake onion?
They're 3D printing the blooming onion.
Pretty much.
And it is delicious.
It's like...
The most expensive blooming onion you've ever had.
No. There's 3 levels of food. There's kibble.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a weird in-between that's like where they actually use a material that's supposed to taste like good things. But usually they're mixing that with kibble. So that way it's actually filling.
It's kibble and bits.
Yeah, kibbles and bits. And then there's real food. And that bloomin' onion is made of kibbles and bits.
Gotcha.
So it's the second tier food?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's got a taste, which most street vendors that you find like on the street even that have like their little hot dog stands or whatever else you have, they're doing the same thing where it's just like some weird like synthetic thing that tastes like something mixed with like kibble for it to be filling.
So having actual lemons in lemonade, which is also probably kibbles and bits for the most part, except for the occasional real lemon, is actually
expensive.
Super. So I'm rich as fuck with these balls. I'm kidding. I don't actually have lemons in my pants, but I like to think I do.
Like in order to get real
3D
food,
printed lemon in my nuts.
in order to get real food, you have to have so much money and specific types of contacts with different nomad tribes to get that to you.
Mm-hmm.
There are illegal grow ops in the city that are just like people trying to grow fucking tomatoes in their basement and sell them. And they're super expensive.
That's gonna be my next guy. I literally want to be a tomato farmer.
A black market tomato farmer.
I mean, I feel like that's the only tomato farmer according to this world.
No, probably just the illegal ones aren't in Night City.
Where would they be?
Out in the fertile lands.
There's not fertile lands.
Oh.
I was like, but so then where can you grow tomatoes legally? In the corporate city buildings where they're growing tomatoes legally?
Technically, yeah, they can do some hydroponics and a few other things. I'm sure there are farms in certain places, but those
I work in the corporate building growing tomatoes. I took some seeds with me home one time, and fast.
That's pretty much what you have to do in order to try to get a hold of like tomato seeds,
Yeah. And then it just all went downhill and uphill from there at the same time.
which is like a death sentence if they find out that you took any of them
Exactly.
for
A
you and your
hardcore
family.
month stealing tomato
Maybe
seeds.
things get better by 2077. Because, like, there's this large farm outside the city in that game.
You know how
And it's like, obviously, it's like, it's indoors, but, like, it's like this massive.
Well, they
Like a
have
massive hydroponic system.
Right. Like,
they have facilities like that are legal, but they're like there's a lot of money going into them,
Right,
and they've
I'm
got
sure
whole
they're-
militaries
yeah.
defending them.
You want to know how they found out I stole the tomatoes? I got diverticulitis, which is a disease specifically you can't eat seeds and shit because it gets it caught in the your upper intestine little. I forget. It started with a V. Point is, you can't eat seeds, and like some fucking illegal seeds in that bitch.
I mean, that Ripper dock that you go to would probably just put you under. And
Why does the doc have a ripper? Did they just did they clean their nails? That's disgusting.
No, it's just what they're called as ripper docks.
They don't have rippers for ants.
No, they're just called Ripper docks.
What is this language?
It's just the slang for the guys who do the cybernetic enhancements on people. Because they're,
Most people
cutting
can't.
you up.
Most people can't afford to go to real doctors.
I'm just saying, like, we have rippers. We have ripper docs, but they don't have rippers. They're just called ripper
I
docs.
mean, they could have rippers.
And they use those rippers for actual surgery. They don't clean.
Yeah, a lot of them don't clean. Like,
How do-
you want that arm attached? All right, fine.
So, like,
I don't ask questions.
Did you watch the anime?
no, I should, but
Oh God, you should.
I really need to. Now I have more questions. Like, how do people with rippers wipe?
We
that
talked
risk?
about that earlier.
it's the same way. I don't want to wait. I don't
Yeah,
want to
this
sound myself.
It's the same way those.
But you know, some very fancy. You know them. Yeah, I don't say it.
Sure, but if
The
they
chicks
make,
with the acrylic nails.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not like a huge lethal
Yeah,
mistake.
this is like super sharp and.
It's like this, like literally having nails, and then just you make one tiny mistake. Ooh, your ass cheeks just get split.
Well, look, they've got very calloused assholes. That's how you know the porn stars that have rippers. They got little like nicks and little scar tissue around there.
They got massive hemorrhoids that have turned callous. Just, they got cybernetic buttholes to handle the injury. My
Why
God.
not? They've got cybernetic
The
genitals.
answer
Why
to the
wouldn't they?
problem is a bidet.
Whoa, Dusty, hold on now. Let's not talk crazy now. We don't want to get canceled and die.
The latest South Park episode, if you haven't seen it.
Oh.
It's about toilet paper. Or no, sorry, that was the one before it. The latest one was AI.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I didn't know there was a new season. Aaron?
Yeah, they're 4 or 5 in.
We were talking about the Prince, the privacy tour the other time, and how he had a
Weird
blue dick.
penis.
Pressed it up against the window and just started rubbing it around.
Respect our privacy, please.
All right.
And then they did a
Dusty
whole,
was
Alright.
high and does not remember.
Yeah. They did a whole episode. Yeah, like one of the second to last episode was just Randy bought a Japanese toilet
Okay.
and starts telling everybody how
Oh,
fancy
he
it
invites
is.
people over for all the food that causes you the need to poop. Anyone gotta go to the bathroom? Oh, here's some
it's
more
right over
coffee.
And then he gets shot because the paper or the toilet paper industry
They-
can't have people embracing.
They
bidets.
show realistic footage of how much toilet paper the U.S. wastes compared to the rest of the world, and how much, like 70% of the world do not use toilet paper. They use bidets and other methods of cleaning themselves because the wastage of actual trees and other things. We could be using those trees for like a bunch of other shit.
Jimmy has like a 2.5-minute monologue
with
going into the
with
logging industry.
real footage and
real
everything,
numbers.
and real numbers.
Well, I'm off tomorrow. I guess I could put it up there.
Puss in Boots, that's too much. South Park talking about my butthole? That, you know what? Yeah, let me turn that on. Let me get some facts out of here.
My butthole is turned on.
Randy's in a coma speaking Japanese. Moshi.
So about this car park,
Yeah. What are you guys' plans? Because you guys were talking for like 2 seconds about it, and then buttholes.
Like I said, we wait for him to come out and follow him some more.
He went into the garage. Did you guys follow into the parking garage? Or you just
No.
like,
We
oh.
parked in the garage.
No, we
'cause I
waited
felt
for
like
the-
that'd be too much.
Well, you said parking garage, so like multiple cars, not like pulling into someone's house.
Yeah, so we wait for his to exit.
Okay.
You have to scan in to get into this parking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we figure we're parked like either across the street or just somewhere that's in view of the exit, and wait for him
Driving
to.
back.
That, or knowing how Dusty likes to do things, as soon as they pulled into the parking garage, he just stopped and put it in park in the middle of the fucking road. Just, hold on. We'll wait for him to come out.
My thought was him trying to put it in park and accidentally just like blaring on the horn.
Hey! You're supposed to be leaving!
Hey, yo, where you going? I'm driving here.
I'm staking out.
Okay. 5-10 minutes later, the driver pulls back out.
Literally just dropping him off, okay? Likely.
Well, 5 or 10 minutes is a long time, I think. Just drop people off.
I mean, depending on exactly how far up and down they're having to drive in the parking lot, we don't know that. But even so, that's not that long.
Alright, well, let's see where it goes now.
Okay, give me another driving check.
Let's do this. 16.
Okay. So you follow him around. He doesn't really seem to go that far. Pulls over in front of, looks like a little diner type thing. Driver gets out, goes inside. Takes him like 7-8 minutes to get there.
Okay, I'm satisfied with that.
Sounds good to me.
So,
Likely we've got that apartment complex to look into then. Well, that's if we want to give a shit. What are we even trying to do?
hack the camera footage there, maybe. I don't know. We can go there when we know he's not there. Or,
Do
you
we
know,
know when he's not
apartment
there?
we'll think about...
We got lucky finding out where he was going to be at tonight.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, this is the only piece of information I've been able to scrounge up tonight, so I'm working with it. This is what I've got. Oh, I know the building he lives in now, which narrows it down a little bit. Not like, obviously entirely, but...
Well, we can work from that
Unless
on
you
there.
want to go back and, like, try to look in their window or something.
Who knows
You wanna climb
how?
up
Who
the
knows
side of a
where
mega
they're?
building or whatever. Could be, who knows what floor they're on.
Exactly. That's what don't want to know that unless I would need to be getting into the system myself and see if I can find him in there.
We know they're dating. Do we know if they live together?
I don't believe there's information that I know.
Well, it looks like somebody's staying the night at least at somebody else's house.
Well, if they were going out to a club to start with, I'm pretty sure that was the intention anyway.
But they both needed to go home to change.
Oh no. Sex before marriage and living under the same household. How
No,
sinful in the
They're just soaking.
Cyberpunk City.
We've been through this. They're good Christians.
Oh my gosh. How dare they express their love for each other in such form?
Soaking and anal. That's all you get.
The soak is for anal.
An anal soak.
You gotta soak them hemorrhoids somehow.
Oh God.
Remember, sitz baths are good for your bum bum.
What?
Sitz bath.
What the fuck is that?
It's like this little thing you can buy at the store. It's a little that sits over your toilet. It's mainly like for hemorrhoids or if you're pregnant and you got like a lot of pain down there or something like that. It's like warm bottle with a little bit of salt and stuff like that. And you just kind of sit in there and just kind of soak. It's like a way to heat your either infected or pain area, particularly your asshole and your vaginal canal.
All right.
Gross.
Cool.
You try being pregnant.
I want a squatty potty. You get a squatty potty and a bidet, your toilet will look all kind of rigged up. Like
It's all tricked out.
Our
Check out my
toilet
setup.
needs to have a built-in squatty potty right there.
I asked if you wanted a Japanese toilet, and you said no.
Are you really gonna install a Japanese toilet in Bobby's house?
is it gonna be like one
Not
of those trash
here.
cans that moans when you put trash in it?
Not here, but when I'm building the fucking house, I gotta buy like 3 toilets anyway.
I want a modest bidet, and I want the toilet to just ceramic
modest.
into a nice squatty potty, so I can just hoist my ass.
For the master bathroom, I'll get you a weird Japanese toilet that'll sing to you, sure.
I don't really want it to sing to me, to be honest.
Nope. Singing or nothing.
I feel
You can get one of those toilets that's like 2 toilets, but they face opposite directions.
guys, I built
Homies hold homies' hands.